Psalm 23.
Welcome to the Carr and Seguin Show, hosted by Devon Carr and Paul Seguin, where two Michiganders dive into real estate, outdoors, community building, and everything in between. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Episode, we are 107.
Yes, sir.
7's my lucky number.
You in the world.
I know, that's what Jeff says. You and everybody else. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Don't take that from
I'm
me.
not taking it from I'm not taking it from you. I'm not taking it from you.
Nope. So we, yeah. Have you, I wanted to, you been watching any Tigers lately?
No.
Me neither.
No, I'm not. I was a good baseball fan when I was younger, but probably the last 10 years, I haven't really watched much baseball, but I've been checking in on the scores, and it's like,
not,
oh my.
It's not pretty.
I did flip it on for a couple minutes last night, and then they hit a home run. The Blue Jays. I was like, yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah, turn it back to the fishing channel.
Yeah.
Is this Miguel Cabrera's last year?
That's what everyone's saying, at least on the ticket and everything. They're
That's
talking
what-
about his send-off year.
That's what I thought. Grant, you anywhere about this? You
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Wrong guy in the chair. Sorry.
No, I didn't know if you were into sports or what, but I don't know. I had a thought that you were. But anyways, yeah.
Just obscure trivia.
I
If this were a trivia episode, I'd be if you just framed that as a trivia question, I'm sure I could answer it. But not in this in this format.
we need to add a trivia soon after
We
we
haven't
get through these cities.
Right.
Got to bust a little trivia show again.
We haven't done one in a while.
I know. They're fun. They are fun. Maybe we'll kick Johnny off and put Grant on since he's the trivia
King.
Escaneer or whatever
Right.
you want to call it. Yeah. Jeez. All these
I
drinks.
know.
It's not even alcohol.
It's all that carbonation.
No, I saw the reason why I saw like the lineup for the Tigers. I think 97-1 or maybe the Tigers posted it on Facebook or something. And I'm like, I don't know any of these names at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I guess I'm not missing much.
It's been rough.
Yeah. How did the Wings didn't?
They didn't do much.
No, they haven't finished strong at all, or
Yeah, they were finishing kind of strong, but, I mean, in the end, they're not making playoffs.
They're not?
No.
how much did they miss it by? Do you know?
I think a little bit. I don't know the exact number, but
Yeah.
it was a little bit. They talked about if they, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, if they would have won out, which I think was 8 games or something, they might have had a chance
To make it.
That's a,
Far stretch.
yeah. So we got the Lions.
But they're making some improvements though. It
yeah,
seems
a little
like.
bit, but
I
they
think
sold a lot of people off.
Did they?
on the trade deadline, so we'll see.
Who did they get rid of?
Well, they got rid of Bertuzzi. I mean,
What?
they got rid of all kinds of people. Hornack. I mean, they got rid of.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you think it was good?
I don't know. Hopefully
Yeah.
they have something. Who knows?
Stevie better have a plan.
Yeah.
It better be a good one, sir. You came here for a reason.
Right.
To do what you did in Tampa, bro.
Right.
And this is your home. So don't let us down. Why? Stevie, why?
But no,
no, I
Pistons
know.
did not do well at all.
Don't even mention the name
So
Pistons.
the Lions.
NBA is the worst professional sports organization in the world. I think they're just all a bunch of scumbags. Period. Sports sucks. Anyway,
Story.
end of story. Because they're just all a bunch of showboating, traveling fools, man. You put a ref that when we played in high school and charged us with the fouls and the traveling that we did in high school, and you do that, I mean, dude, they would never, it would stop. The whistle would be blowing every 2 minutes in an NBA game. But they never freaking blow the whistle. It's a freaking circus out there. That's why I can't watch them.
You gotta let them play.
No.
Let the boys play.
Follow the rules. I mean, I can't tell you how many games I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then he jumps. Travel. Nope, no whistle.
Don't you get 3 steps?
And they all, it's a dunk. Like, he traveled. No, it's 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Not 4 or 5.
Are you sure?
100%.
I'll believe you.
Because you always go, and then up. It's 2. Whatever. But the Lions draft, NFL draft is coming to Detroit next year. I know.
This year, though.
We should do the podcast at Ford Field. Grant, you want to come for that?
I am down for that, man.
You guys got mobile stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's on. You're going to have to do it. We're going to have to bring some cameras and do some live recording. Post it, man. No, that'd be fun. I think I might have to figure out. I'm sure Adam, my brother, is going to want to go. But that's fun. It feels like it's always been in New York, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know if they changed.
I don't really watch the draft.
I don't really much either, but the only
with you.
reason why it's exciting is because the Lions are
Right.
exciting.
I
Finally.
mean, I think I watched the first round last year. I'll do that this year, and that's about.
Yeah. Well, it's just
Understand that.
that's what I was listening to the ticket on the way here, and they're talking. I guess the Lions are trying to figure out how to get Straw from Ohio State.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which, I mean, just for a solid backup, I'm guessing, to cover
Golf.
golf. Speaking of golf, this Arnold Palmer is amazing right now. I'm going to send them an email and see if they will be happy to sponsor our podcast.
There you go.
That segue alone was worth a couple bucks.
Right.
Correct. And the fact that I'm holding your can right now, I mean, at least send us a free case. But let's listen to Arnold Palmer's quick special golf achievements, and then we'll dive right into the great city of Milford.
Okay.
Arnold Palmer, for those of you who've been living on the moon, Arnie's Army is what he was known for back in those days. Shoot, I don't know. 40s, 50s, 60s.
Is that what the can says?
No, this is my own
You're,
commentary.
okay.
I also thought he was reading the can.
What?
This
is terrible.
This is just my own. What?
Well, that's what the can said.
My commentary is terrible now. No, Arnie's Army.
Okay.
That's a thing.
I know.
Back when he was, they all used to come out and poster board.
Like I said, I thought that's what the can said, and it was a lot of, I
No,
don't know, it was
that's-
confusing stuff. A lot of deep thought. It's like, I thought you were reading it.
But Arnie and really, I think Arnie was the first really, even before Jack, because Jack is a lot younger than Arnold. But Arnie is what really brought the sponsorships to golf. I mean, everybody today in the golfing world owes a huge gratitude to this guy. He's the one who founded the Golf Channel too.
Yeah.
Those are my own achievements, bullet points.
Okay.
Now what says on the can. All-time low 18-hole score, a 60. Man, just one shy of 59. Most consecutive birdies, 7.
Jeez.
Career hole-in-ones. All right. Grant and Devon, you guys are in on this little trivia. Here's our little trivia for the show.
Okay.
How many career hole-in-ones has Arnold Palmer had?
Devin, you guess first.
I'm going to give you multiple choice.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
9, 12, 17, or 20?
Go ahead, Grant.
What's going on in the background over there?
14.
No, that's not
That's
one of the
not-
options.
that's
I
not
know
an
it, but I'm going to say 14.
Johnny's whispering, it's 14 as you're reading them off. And I'm like, I don't think that. I thought he knew for a second.
Yeah,
I was like, who got 14 hole-in-ones? I'm going to go with, I guess I'll go with 9.
I'll go with C, 17.
20.
Whoa!
20 hole-in-ones?
20 hole-in-ones.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. That's what it says. 20.
Oh my goodness. Good for him.
I got 2.
2 more than me.
92 worldwide tournament victories. 62 on the U.S. Tour. 18 foreign international tournaments and 12 senior tournaments. Guy was no
joke.
He was not shy of winning. That's for sure.
I'm surprised they don't have a John Daly bullet point on there.
And he's 7-time major champion. Won the majors 7 times.
And if you add vodka, it's delicious.
For those of you older than 21, you can add vodka to this lovely drink, and it is quite delicious.
And it's called a John Daly.
It's correct. Because John just adds alcohol to everything.
Yeah, right?
That guy. John Daly. But no, Arnold Palmer, that's a good mix. For those of you who don't know, it's half iced tea and half lemonade.
John Daly is like Lucius and Secretariat.
Yes.
They are totally
Completely different for their whole industry.
right.
The oddball character
Right.
in their industry they're in. Yeah.
Just as like Superfly.
Just, I mean, shoot, what is it? What is like the normal saying that John Daly would do during a round? He would smoke like 2 packs of cigarettes, drink 18 Diet Cokes, all in one round,
Right.
while playing on the tour.
Right, yeah.
A tour tournament.
Everyone else has got their nicely wrapped sandwiches and power bars.
And bananas and water and watching their intake. This guy's just slamming back Diet Cokes and smoking
chain
cigs.
smoking.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good question, and maybe I'm sure you're probably not going to know it, but out of all the PGA golfers, right, which one of them has the most hole-in-ones?
Oh.
I have no clue. I'm just wondering if that's something that you, being
Well,
a
how do
golf
you ask that
aficionado.
question and not know the answer?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because-
you have a computer sitting right in front of you.
What?
And there's a thing called Google that
Yeah.
has all
I mean,
of
how
the
do you-
answers.
And I know that Paul spends 20 minutes of his 30-minute podcast on his laptop, so I figured that was easier for me to just ask. Maybe he was going to rattle it off.
Let's see. Let's see what Google says real quick.
I mean, 20 is impressive as hell, isn't it?
For someone who's gotten 0.
Yeah, I've got.
Yes, it is.
I'm 0 too, and all the time I've golfed, I've only ever seen 2. And those were in people that weren't with me. They were like, I was waiting at the tee box, and like in par 3s, and people were hitting them.
So, let's see. Well, Jack Nicklaus has 21. Tiger has 20.
God.
But that's just on tour, though.
No, these are like in their lifetime. So on tour, so recorded hole-in-ones on tour during tournament play. The most is shared by Robert Allenby and Hal Sutton with 10.
Wow.
And then Phil Mickelson has 5. And then Kathy Whitmore holds the record for the LPGA Tour with 11.
Oh.
So, yeah, Arnold Palmer, that's probably just career hole-in-ones, 20. So that just could be maybe anywhere, anytime. But, I mean, dude, for Robert Allenby and Hal Sutton to have 10 while in tournament play, that's crazy.
Yeah.
10 recorded tournament hole-in-ones. That's insane. This doesn't happen
Right.
a lot. Just because, I mean...
And they play all the time.
Tournament plays, I mean, that's
Right.
that's the hardest setup, hardest pins, longest lengths. I mean, the tour average for par 3 is like 198. I mean, sometimes they got like 220s and 230 par 3s.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when I see those coming up. When you go to a place, not that I play from the back tees, but when you go to a place and they got like a 220-yard par 3, and you're like, what the hell?
What do you expect me to do with
Or
this?
like a 490 par 4.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
okay.
This is unfair.
I just played a par 5 the same distance.
I'm gonna move up to the senior tees.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like with their whole thing right now that the USGA and RNA release saying that they're going to try to roll back the professional golf ball.
Right.
It's stupid. I don't know. That's my opinion, and I think a lot of pros that feel the same. It's dumb.
Right.
I honestly, in a nutshell, I think it's the USGA trying to make a correction of a window that they knew is long gone, of trying to limit this whole distance thing. I mean, shoot, you really want to see where the distances got out of control. Go look at the World Long Drive Championship Tour and see in the last decade
how much
farther their winning drives are. Like 10 years ago, their winning drives were like 380. Now they're like 470.
Right.
It's like, jeez. But I think we're in for professional golf's sake, like where they missed the window is USGA should have just gotten harder on approving golf courses.
Mm-hmm.
Like stop allowing these guys to create these courses with 80-yard wide fairways.
Right.
You know, make it narrow, dog leg, all this stuff, make it to where they have to shape
right
to their shots, shape the shots. I mean, that's why Tiger's in agreement with it. He's been saying that for years. It's just their way of handling it is rolling the golf ball back. That's stupid. We're going to limit your ball flight and distance.
Right.
Like, come on. Anyways. But, so, obviously the main part of our show today is we're continuing again for the couple of shows we've been doing, fact or fiction. When it comes to, we're breaking down cities in the Metro Detroit area. I'm sure you guys are kind of online with what we're doing here. But maybe Milford drawed you into our show for the first time, so thank you. While you're here, subscribe, smash that like button, leave us a comment on what your thoughts are. But we're looking into Milford.
Which has some nice golf courses.
Yes. Yeah.
Close by. So if you like to golf.
Yeah, Mystic Creek.
Yep.
Is nice, which is right inside Camp Dearborn. What else they got out in Milford?
Is Majestic Milford? Or is it just on the outskirts if it's not?
Yeah, I think Majestic's is... Because I know...
Majestic is part of, like, Heartland area.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
What is even really technically in Milford? Oh, yeah, Kensington? No.
Kensington's in Milford.
Is it?
Well, that might be Brighton, but
Yeah.
like Kensington Metro Park goes through Milford.
I think the only actual Milford city course is Mystic. Everything else is just outside Milford. Like I was even going to say Prestwick, but I know Prestwick is actually I think in Highland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Huntmore's Brighton, Dunham Hills, that's Heartland.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones close by.
They're all close. Yeah, I mean, you got
Right.
great golf courses. Huntmore's really great. Dunham Hills has gotten amazing over the last couple years. Heartland's Glen, yeah, it's okay. Well, actually, Heartland Glen used to be 36 holes. Now it's being reduced to 18 now. They're putting in a huge condo complex over there. Yeah, Kensington, just kind of north of Milford, is a really nice Metro Park golf course. Metro Park golf courses are pretty dang good because they got a really good budget to work with. Old superintendent at Tanglewood when I was there years back, Brad Lazaroff, he went to, actually I think he's the head superintendent for all Metro Park golf courses. He was a heck of a superintendent.
Oh, wow.
He made Tanglewood a really nice golf course. Shoot, I remember when we were there, we would always give, because there was a lot of Walnut Creek members that lived in Tanglewood's golf community.
Right.
That also played Tanglewood, but we would give them crap because our course was in better shape than even their membership, their country club.
Ooh.
And they knew it too. And that was really all a big part of Brad. He's just a heck of a superintendent. But yeah, Milford's awesome. Downtown Milford is amazing. From food to
things to do, family events.
They have that huge downtown show. What's it called? Is it
Milford Memories?
Milford Memories. Yep. That is really awesome. Other thing that I always think about when I think of Milford is canoeing through the Huron River.
Yep.
Because you always just go right through it. If you were to get your canoe from, what's that place over there by out of Proud Lake?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Hanover. I always say it wrong. Heavner. Havner Canoe Rentals. And then you go there, get your canoe, and then you all the way down the river, and then you come right up to downtown Milford, Hubble Pond. Gotta go through the dam.
Right.
Yeah, gotta get out and walk around and then pop down the other side. Just great. Tons of good restaurants. One of my favorite is the Palette. It's really nice. They got really good breakfast food.
Okay. I think we've talked about that.
Been there numbers of times. Really good. Smoke Street's another barbecue joint.
I heard that's good. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. I know Milford House closed, didn't they?
Yeah, they closed during
COVID.
Pandemic.
Mm-hmm. And I thought someone bought it. I just drove through there the other day, and I thought it looked like someone was renovating it. Charlie's Still, I heard, is a really good spot. Big on bourbons.
I've been there. They have good food. Yep.
Yep.
Good bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Then there's Main Street Tavern, Gravity Bar, the Burger Joint. We ate once at the Kabaski's Kitchen and Cafe. Right there before.
The Village Butcher Shop. Old school butcher shop.
Yep. Great stuff. And then you go to a little to the north, you got your Kroger. The Red Dog Saloon.
Oh, yeah.
Famous
Classic.
famous Classic. Red Dog. Gotta go there if you're heading up to downtown Milford for sure. And then a little backstory of my old family tradition. So my family growing up, and we still do actually, we still do it with my kids and families. We get our Christmas tree from Broadview Farms up whatever road that is in Highland. I think it's Highland, yeah. Or is it Heartland? Highland. I think it's Highland. But what we used to always do growing up with my family is we would go cut our tree down, and then on the way home, come through Milford, and we would always eat lunch at that McDonald's.
Ah, there you go.
And there's a house. When you're eating in McDonald's and you look out, and obviously we'd always go get our tree end of November, December. And that's when all the trees are down. Mm-hmm. So when the trees fall, there's this big old house way off to the north on the hill. And it was just always it was always who could see the first one as soon as you sit down to see the house. Something corny, but it was always just something we did. But yeah, that was a tradition, man. Milford's McDonald's has got some dang good McDonald's fries. I will tell you, I've been to some McDonald's, and you can hit or miss, man.
You can.
You can hit or miss. And I can tell you one thing, the Milford McDonald's has never let me down. So if you're ever in the mood for some McDonald's and you're in the Milford area, you're in a good spot.
There you go.
Go get some McDonald's and you'll take the Paul Seguin recommendation that it won't be bad.
I'm thinking it's got to be pretty darn good at McDonald's in Milford since you bypassed all those other good places you mentioned to eat at McDonald's.
Hey, sometimes you just don't have time.
Tradition.
And you need some just fake meat burgers.
It's tradition.
Hey, I will say, even though Wendy's definitely did run for their money when they changed their fries to the real potato fries years ago, McDonald's fries are hard to beat. There's just something about them. Yeah. They're good. They are dang good at fries. So let's roll right into the data, though. We're going to check, is Milford real estate busting? My guess, no. What's your guess?
No.
Okay, let's check out. Let's see what the data says. Let's start off, sir. We got Johnny back in the house. Johnny, I think you've already said something, but welcome.
Thank you. Back in the house.
Yeah, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Johnny. Johnny, be good behind the glass today. He makes us happy. He makes it all happen. He makes sure that you can hear me
When you're that far away.
and you hear me. Okay, see, there you go.
Oh, I was expecting you to do the Grover thing. Near?
Far near, far away. Yeah. So let's pull up. Hopefully Grant put them in order for you, but whatever this first sales one he's got.
Median sales.
Let's do median.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We'll do the median. So we're looking at median. So this is the middle again, the very middle of all of the data. Milford Township is outside of downtown Milford, and the Milford Village is right around the downtown area. Very kind of small area. I think
it's only like 2.5 square miles.
Yeah, so very small downtown area. I mean, you can always tell too. They're all like, you could tell back in the day when they were built. It's all like Victorian style kind of homes. Mm-hmm. You know what was originally from the founded in 1855 below their sign, or what is some of the city township incorporated in 1874. So Milford is definitely also, like we just did in the last show in 106. Dexter, Milford is also the same, and they're a higher end pricing home.
Yes.
Obviously, as you can see, outside of downtown, you're getting a median sales price of $510,000, which is up almost 10% year over year from where we are at in March of 2023 to March of 2022. So great additional. Again, I feel like a broken record when it comes to sales prices. And then downtown Milford Village, we are looking at an median. Not an average, median of 302, which is down 4%. But I will say Milford Village is the green line. Mm-hmm. It's not done much.
No.
It stayed pretty even keel here.
I think that a lot of older homes.
A lot of older homes.
They've all been there for a while.
And I'll be honest, there's not many.
No.
There's not many down there.
No.
Because you got Huron River rolling through. Right. You got a big park that's right in downtown that takes up a lot of space. You got a huge complex over with Kroger that takes up a lot of space of the village. Most housing in Milford Village is just to really the east, north, and south of the main downtown area, and that's really it. That's going to make up houses. So there's not a lot of houses down there. But I can tell you one thing, like a lot of the downtowns in the area, like especially like Plymouth and Northville, I think Milford had a little stint too where builders were buying homes and just, running right over them and building these behemoth homes right on top of it. Because this is the median. We're not looking at the average. There could be some high-end outliers that we're not really seeing here yet. And that'll be next in the average. But all in all, pretty good, especially looking back all the way to 2020 here. You went from just below 400 now to just above 500.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, 10% year over year, and you've made over 100, 110, probably 120,000. Let's just call it that on this house in Milford Township, and you're staying pretty steady. You've increased as well. The median went from 250 in 2020. Now you're sitting at just above 300. So still some pretty good increase over a couple years if you're still there since pre-COVID. So let's go to the average sales price for Milford now. Booyah. And jeez, look at Milford Township just shot up another 32,000 from 510. So again, year over year for Milford Township, up 3.5%. Pretty solid. Normal appreciation. That's what we like to see. That is normal since we're starting to say we're getting back to normal.
There it is.
Getting back to normal. Normal appreciation is 2 to 4%.
Right.
Yep. Historically, that's good. We're right where we want to be. All good there, and we're seeing an uptick from really January. It's gone up two solid months, February and March now. We've seen an increase in home average sales price, and the same. We see a little decrease in Milford Village. Because there's not many homes, I'm sure there's might be some old homes,
right,
that just aren't fetching top dollar. That's probably holding that down. But it did go up from the median, just over 20,000.
Right.
So that is telling you that there are some higher end homes that are being sold in downtown area. That's increasing that average. So, good there. Let's roll into the data for the months. Days on market, correct? Whatever one you got next. Average days on market. Wow. That's a nice ski slope.
Yeah.
That is that's what they call the foothills. When you come driving in from Nebraska and you start getting into Colorado and you go, wow, there's just a wall of mountains there. That's what this graph looks like. So right now, Milford Township sitting at 30 days, average 30 days on market, which is up 15%. And then Milford Village, 29 days, average on market, which is up 31%. I think Milford is one of those areas, more rural as well, outside of downtown. It's
medium home prices.
Correct, that too. Higher prices, even in the village. I mean, 300, you can maybe say there's first-time home buyers maybe in that range, but not a lot.
Right.
I think on average you're not going to see a ton.
Yeah.
But you could. You definitely could. But again, it's definitely towards the high end. I mean, we just saw the average at $525, over $500,000. That's a pretty high price for a home. So you add those factors in, kind of like the last show with Dexter, higher pricing, rural more area, especially you get outside of downtown. Bigger lots, acreage, spread out. You're just going to have longer average days on market.
Right.
And that's just that's standard. That's good. And let's go to the median. Hopefully this is what's been like last time. There you go.
It is.
There you go. There's your true data there, guys. Like we keep saying, the average is adding in outliers. So if we got homes that have been sitting for a long time,
right.
Like every
Excuse it.
Like every city
right,
kind of does. There's always those rough houses that some investor picked up and just wants to let it fly off into the wind, and they can sit on it, and it just jacks up that average data. And that's why we want to make sure that we show you guys this data. The median is just taking all the data and taking the middle, so the outliers can't skew them. 11 days, 12 days. Which Milford Township is down 7% from last year. I thought the real estate market was crashing, though. If it was crashing,
you would think it would be
homes
the other
would be
way.
taking longer, right? It wouldn't be a good time to sell.
You would think.
Yeah, that's not the case, guys. Fact or fiction, we're proving you here right now. Milford Village, 11 days, up 22%. Up 22%. Jeez.
Which 11 days isn't that long.
No. No. I mean, almost a quarter of 11's like what, 2.5?
Crazy.
Or more? I don't know. I can't do quick math right now. I'm drinking too much iced Arnold Palmer's, non-alcoholic, of course. Okay, everyone relax. They're not John Daly's. There's a difference, right?
There is a difference.
If there's alcohol in the Arnold Palmer, it's a John Daly.
Right.
I got just the Arnold Palmer. Just this. Go, Arnie. These are great days, guys. For Milford, I'm honestly like I was expecting a little more in the higher teens, just because higher priced homes will tend to sit longer. Period. I don't care where you are, and then just being in Milford, being a little more rural, it's just going to happen. So I'm happy with these numbers, 11 and 12 days. Like I said,
take them all day.
I mean, I said that about Dexter. You give me a rule house, 14 days under contract. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. There's that solid data right there, guys. And then last but not least, our months of supply for Milford. Wow.
Yep.
Again, Rocky Mountain High, coming down to the plains in Nebraska here, and guys, we're in a solid seller's market at only 2.2 home supply in Milford Township and 1.8 in Milford. Guys, just look at these numbers here, which is it's holy crap. All right, Milford Township 2.2 down 32%. Milford Village 1.8. But is up
right
63%.
It's crazy.
Which tells you, holy smokes. Look at that. That dip, too, was for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes all the way back to the summer of 2021 till the summer of 2022. Milford Village was sitting well below 2. They were peaking 1 month supply.
Right.
And if you guys haven't been listening to our shows, the parameter of what is a buyer's market, which means there's just a zillion homes available, or a seller's market, it's 6. And our graph here, holy crap! I didn't realize our graph here went up to 10.
Right, it's the first one.
Look at
above 6.
Milford Township. Good Lord. They were at like 9 months supply in 2020.
I think they're the first ones that we've actually had a buyer's market.
Yeah.
In 2020.
So, hey.
People are moving out there.
That's what it tells you. Yep. Yeah. Holy crap. This is the first city that we have done the month supply of homes that had any graph above 5.
Mm-hmm.
But just look at this dramatic, quick, and it is still declining fast. You're right. I mean, your point you made is spot on. People are moving to Milford. This might be the hottest city right now that we've done.
I mean,
just from this,
it's around everything too. I mean, you got 96 right there.
It's all getting built up out there nowadays too. I mean, between M59 and 23, just getting all built up like crazy. Housing's going more north. Mm-hmm. A lot more subdivisions out there. I mean, M59's getting built up like tons too. So, I mean, yeah, give it another 10 years and I guarantee you there ain't, it's like, that used to be the country.
Right, yeah.
Used to feel a little removed from everything, not anymore.
Right.
You're going to have Kroger's and everything. I mean, there already is Kroger at 23 and 59 and Rural King and Imagine Theaters and, I mean, you name it. It's all right there now. So, Culver's.
Yep.
I might have to go get me some of that ice cream. Mm-hmm. Nice little butter burger.
There you go.
Chicken sandwiches are good too. Wow, I'm astonished by this. I mean, there ain't much to say.
Boom. Thumbs up.
Milford's a huge thumbs up. I kind of actually give you a warning. If you're thinking of moving to Milford, saddle up, partner.
Right.
Saddle up. You and about 10,000 people are probably thinking the same thing about Milford to move there right now. So it's hot.
Yeah.
Fact or fiction? It's fiction getting debunked.
Right.
All day. Fact is Milford's hot, and I don't see anything changing that anytime soon. Jeez. And it's just great. You drive out there, Kensington's really close. Kensington, I don't think is technically Milford, is it?
Well, the Kensington trail goes through there.
Yeah.
They got like
the north end has got to be.
Yeah. I mean, you ride horses and stuff through it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Kensington Park.
Yeah.
That's in Milford. That's a huge draw.
Someone just brought their horse to the Dairy Queen the other day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. How do I forget? The best party store in the world.
Oh, that one right across the street?
Yeah! Dude, they got the best breakfast pizza. Oh, my gosh. When me and Luigi worked at Tanglewood, Luigi used to live right there down Holden Street.
Okay.
Right before Holden Party Store. And he would, whenever we worked together, and we knew if we were opening and we were working together,
Getting breakfast
I would
pizza.
always text him at like 5 in the morning because I know he's getting up anyways to get to work. Like breakfast pizza. He's like, on it already, bro. I'm like, yes, sir.
I do like breakfast pizza.
Oh, dude, they got the best too. It was phenomenal. That made me get up in the morning. wasn't about getting the course open for your tea times.
It was about
just
pizza.
It was breakfast pizza, man. Yeah, no. So Milford's great. You're looking to move into Milford? Give us a call.
Right.
Chili, get you all pre-approved, get everything going.
Very familiar with the area.
Oh yeah, yeah. You grew up just around the block.
Yeah.
In Highland, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's the neighboring city
Right.
of Milford. But yeah, once again, we debunked what the media says, guys. Real estate's good. Milford's good. Milford's nice. It's beautiful. Very, very nice.
Yes, it is.
Lots to do out there. You get
There
a little
is.
hilly too.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Get
yeah,
some little
you
hilly.
do.
You get some little hilly if you're sick and tired of the flat parts of Metro Detroit. Milford will bring some hills to your vision. You'll drive and there's actually humps. You're
Right,
like,
yeah.
oh, where's this coming from? I didn't realize I'm not still in Michigan. But yeah, no, it's good. Anyways, so again, stay tuned. We'll do some more cities. Subscribe, smash the like button, share it if you know anyone looking for Milford. This is stuff they're going to want to see. If
Absolutely.
they haven't had any conversations with anyone else that shared them, here you go. Check it out. Share it with them. Spread it. But for that, I think we're good.
Yep.
I'm Paul Seguin, eXp Realty.
I'm Devon Carr, Gold Star Mortgage.
This is the Carr and Seguin Show.
See you.
See ya! Stay classy.
The primary purpose of this podcast series is to inform, entertain, and educate. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast series do not constitute legal or professional advice, opinions, or endorsements of any kind. Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group, NMLS 3446, Equal Housing Lender.